Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for December 18th to the 24th. Let's jump in and see what may be on the cards, Aries. Now, if you do enjoy this reading, please do hit the like button and you might want to subscribe to my channel. Only 25% of you regular viewers are subscribers, I can see. And yeah, it really does make a difference to, the engagement, the channel, keeping the content coming, but also connecting with you and bringing you these readings. So that would be amazing. There are some useful links below the video. The first one being to my website, should you want to book a personal reading or healing. There's also my immersive tarot course. There's a freebie around learning tarot, and also my Instagram where I'm really active and interactive with daily content. Aries, your 2024 yearly tarot reading is live as well. You'll find the playlist on my homepage, and your major arcana for this week is the Hermit. Okay, Aries, that's not like us, but you are about to cross the threshold into that sun energy. It's actually the major arcana linked to Virgo, and you might be dealing with a Virgo, but really the Hermit for me is about going through a bit of a metamorphosis. Okay, maybe you have been trying to figure something out here, Aries. Seek your own counsel, tune into your intuition. Maybe you've sort of been in your cave, contemplating, what will next year bring? What changes do I need to make? And I think that you're almost through that process and ready to come back out to the world and execute that plan. So it's almost like there's been a bit of a chrysalis to butterfly situation going on here. Can be a very healing energy. But ultimately, the Hermit is seeking deeper purpose in your life. So maybe you were trying to figure out, whether it's, purpose in your career, or whether, a relationship is in alignment or a place. I think that's what you've been figuring out. Okay, Divine Abundance Oracle, signs. And I think you've been getting signs, Aries. So instincts are the message from the inner divine. So when we get that strong intuition or gut feeling, it's often the universal energies leading us and guiding us. And it can do that through, intuition and what we're feeling. It can also do it through our ideas and inspirations that feel, divinely guided or gifted. So maybe you've been getting signs. That could be seeing angel numbers, finding feathers, feeling, into your intuition. And you're being asked to follow those signs. Okay, Aries. Well, let's go to the full tarot deck. I'll draw you 4 cards. I'll then clarify as I go. Queen of Swords is here, Aries. Libra energy, opposite on the zodiac to you. 9 of Pentacles. It's in the Challenge. The Chariot, yeah, moving ahead. That's your advice, Aries. And your outcome is the Page of Wands. I love it. That's good news. That's new adventure, new exploration, just in time for the end of the year. So we'll clarify as we go, Aries. And I've got the 3 of Swords. Okay, well, no wonder you've been in the cave trying to make decisions, because we've got the Chariot, 6 of Swords here, 3 of Swords, which, it's a transitional energy, which does involve leaving behind a sense of the knower. Now, it can be as sort of, outward as quitting a job, leaving a relationship, leaving a place, or it might be, more subtle. I'm just feeling the shift within myself. I know it's time for personal change. It's time to change my ways. Like, it's something like that. The interesting thing with the Queen of Swords coming through is, of course, Aries and Libra opposite astrologically, and she's come through in the situational energy. So it's almost like it's time to, integrate your polarity, what's been missing for you, Aries. The thing about the Queen of Swords is she's analytical. She brings clarity. She asks you to think about what are those changes, adjustments, decisions that you need to make to change your life. And let's think about it from a big picture perspective. Let's look at the macro, then let's look at all the detail of the micro. Whereas you are the Queen of Wands, Aries, who might just rush on in. So it's a considered approach here, and I think that's why you've been in your Hermit's cage. You've actually been doing that, or you're encouraged to do that to figure it out, because it does feel like it involves 3 of Swords, a potential severing of ties or ending. There could have also been a disappointment, Aries, like maybe you're disappointed that about how things have worked out or not worked out. You know, the Three of Swords can be where, you know, we wish things were different. But the Queen of Swords says, well, they're not. We've got to see with clarity. Maybe it is time to head into the unknown. It's funny how we see the two lots of Three of Swords in this card. So there could be a double disappointment, or maybe you've tried a couple of times to make whatever situation this is work, but you keep coming back to this energy of the block. You keep coming back to this point where, you know, you can't really make sense of it, and it's time to move in a new direction. So the Queen of Swords is justice, right? She's calling time. So there has to be a decision. She's been sending you the signs, right? And maybe until now you sort of haven't been paying into them. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords here, you know, Aries, is, you know, the fact that it's time to use that information. Like the Four of Swords is where we take a moment of pause to get the breakthrough, get the insight that we need. Again, we see the Three of Swords here, and you know, you sort of know what you need to do, but I think you've been holding off on this. You may also, from that kind of hermit journey, seen the truth, or you will see the truth, or you will get that clarity. But of course, if we don't act on it, that's when we end up in the Seven of Cups. It's all just latent potential. It's all just dream and fantasy. Everything just remains in arm's reach. So you have an opportunity to pivot towards your goals, which I think is the Nine of Pentacles: health, wealth, vitality, and abundance. This beautiful self-made successful energy. So this could be around your work career, or, you know, moving towards financial independence, or maybe a health journey for some of you, but there's something holding you back from it. Bearing in mind that what's holding you back from it might not be related to the same life area. For example, you know, if this is the fact that you really want to do better in your work career and become Nine of Pentacles, successful and financial, etc., but you're in a really toxic relationship, that energy 100% is going to pay into your performance, your productivity, and your motivation. So what I'm saying is that it can be cross-pollinated in different life areas. So we need to see the big picture and how they interlink into the whole energetic equation. And the advice, Aries, is the Chariot. We need to move away from the what you have, the current, make a firm and bold decision to move on, to move forward, and that is when you really achieve your biggest victory. So the two sphinxes there, the black and the white, you know, stands for the two minds, the duality. And the thing is that if we don't line them up, like make an aligned, firm decision and follow through with action, that's when our Chariot can go that way 1 minute, that way the other, or turn around altogether and go back where it came from. So the decision needs to be aligned. And now let's elevate the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. It's saying you got to be mature here, right? We've got to be the master of the mind here. We've got to own that decision. Again, the King of Swords is the eagle eye perspective. It's the macro. Let's zoom right out, Aries. You know, yes, there could be some, you know, like there could be some chaos and change here. There often is. But in the scheme of your life, it's just a small moment. And it brings transformation. Like the King of Swords is an energy of transformation. I also get the feeling here that you're being asked to go your own independent, individual ways. There's an Aquarian energy coming through. It's like, where do you feel uniquely called, Aries? So that is there. And also the Aquarius energy is February, and I'm actually like, there's so much energy coming up for February next year, and I think that there is a lot of profound change around that time. And I think you'll be moving forward by that time, but you might be sort of figuring things out until then. Look at that. Ace of Swords with the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is associated with new adventure, new growth, new potential, new discovery, and good news, especially when paired with the Ace of Swords. So if you're looking for the clarity, the breakthrough, it is coming. But it also feels that, you know, there's more than just clarity here. There's action and moving forward. I've got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here, which is the Taurian energy. And again, I think the themes that we're working with here, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, is security and stability, like building that for yourself independently through either career, finance, investment, they're probably the main ones, or housing. It's in one of those zones there. So I think there's a way to move towards this, but we really need to see that big picture and see the clarity and truth, and you need to be actively in the process here, following the signs, putting it into action, making those hard decisions. And if you do, Aries, we've got a major breakthrough, a major win. I mean, this is incredible news coming in, and it could be around that New Year or February that you get the call. Oh, you've been signed off for that mortgage, you can go house shopping or renting a better home, or you've got the job, or you start that side hustle because that was your New Year's resolution, and you get your first client and you're on your way, you're discovering. It's asking you to become the explorer of life again, get back into that discovery energy and find out what lights you up again. But it's almost like you had to go very anti-Aries and into analytical mode to make that happen, because otherwise it's a bit of a scattergun approach. We need to really bring conscious awareness to this. But there is a strong moving on, moving forward, leaving the known. That is an essential ingredient here, Aries. So I'm going to leave it there, Aries. This is an interesting message for us. Of course, I'm an Aries as well, so I'm sort of thinking, what is this for me? I think I've got a few ideas. If you would like to know personally what it is for you and how to tune this energy, you can book a personal reading with the first link down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'd be super grateful for that. And Aries, don't forget your 2024 yearly tarot reading. I do believe I'm putting the link on screen down here, so you might want to check that out. And I am just wishing you the very best and sending you love and magic. Bye for now.